Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and we are out here with the live drive of the 2020 Colorado ZR2. Now, if you've never tuned into a Daily Motor live drive before, this gives us an opportunity to interact with you all in the audience, talk about the vehicle we've got here, talk about any of the trucks or cars or toys of any sort that we've had recently, and just an opportunity to interact with you through the chat. So Alyssa's behind the camera. We're going to kind of be switching on and off, back and forth. If you are watching this after it's live, we typically do these on Tuesday evenings. We've kind of been adjusting the time a little bit here and there based on sunlight and everything that's going on. But yeah, so hit subscribe, check out the channel, keep an eye on Tuesdays for our live streams if you want to participate. For all of you who are tuning in, we are a little bit early tonight, so we're just kind of taking it easy, starting a little bit ahead of time. It is raining, so Alyssa and I are going to probably be minimizing our time that we're outside of the truck, but let's just kind of ease into it here. So let us know in the chat anything you want to see with this truck. We do have the super chats enabled, so any donations will go toward that total of a few different things we've got. For $10, we're going to take this truck off-road. You can see we already got it a little dirty, but then I cleaned it back up, so we'll get it dirty again for $10 worth total of donations. $20, we'll put Alyssa behind the wheel. She has not driven this truck. Have you driven any trucks yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Ooh.
So this would be her first truck, starting around a mid-size. And for $50, we'll go back to the off-road area and we'll put Alyssa behind the wheel. I know it's a big stretch goal, but Alyssa, I assume, has never two-tracked or off-roaded or anything.
No.
And you haven't driven a truck, any like these trucks.
Right.
So,
no 2020
right.
or 2021 trucks.
Right. So, if we all together, you hit Super Chats. We've also got a Cash App donation available now. So if you ever used Cash App, you'd like donating that way, those donations will be double. So $5 on Cash App will actually be $10 toward our goal. So yeah, help us out, help pay for a little bit of the gas here in this thirsty V6, and let's go from there. So I'll take the camera list, hide under the umbrella a little bit. You see we got nifty little
Yeah.
Alyssa came prepared. She's got her gloves.
I've got my gloves,
she's
and
got
I've
the
got
jacket
my
and everything.
and I've got my bean. Yeah, bean
Quit
boots.
moving away from me.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It's 40 degrees out here and raining and
Yeah.
lovely Michigan weather. So.
Perfect. So like I said, we are a little bit early. We'll just kind of check out. Maybe we'll do a little checking out of the interior of the truck as people come on in.
Mm-hmm, that
sound
sounds
good?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the ZR2 package. Aw, such a gentleman.
Thanks.
You can get in the other side.
Chivalry isn't dead. Oh, all right.
We've got the tech going hard here. Oh, and a little bit of reverb. So a little bit of behind the scenes since we are early. You can see we've got all sorts of technology going here. It's kind of funny. We've got the GoPro doing the filming. We've got a phone up here doing the hotspot tethering. That's Alyssa's new iPhone 12. Very nice.
It's very nice, by the way.
Yep. Any of you who are interested in picking up the iPhone 12, full endorsement here from Daily Motor.
Sure.
And then we've got another phone here monitoring the comments so that if we're out walking around outside the vehicle or anything, we can read. We see Rosa Flores says yes, and X Danny Zoo channel says hi, mate. So, hello. Are you Australian? And then down here, we've actually got this for you techie sort of people. Hopefully you'll like this. This is actually remote desktoped into my desktop computer at home and is giving us stream analytics. We can actually, he changed from hi mate to hi guys. Maybe he's not Australian. Hasn't updated there yet, but you can see it here.
There.
Yep. So this actually allows us to see any live analytics. We can see how many people are live viewing. We can change settings on the stream if we needed to. Any sort of super chats or anything like that. So we don't typically use this much during the actual stream. And then we have one final phone for setting up the GoPro to stream live. So we're pretty tech heavy here at Daily Motor, but we're constantly getting better. So let us know if there are any issues with the stream, whether they be connection issues, if you're just having trouble hearing us, anything like that. And we're also utilizing Chevy's 4G LTE hotspot here in the Colorado for one of these devices, because we don't have SIM cards for all of them, although most of them we do. And so that one is actually linking one of the phones up so that we can see the comments. Yep. Okay. He's from Romania. Oh, no way.
Wow.
Yeah, I've heard Romania is beautiful. I'd like to go do those kind of like Eastern block countries
I
someday.
think that would be really cool.
It's like the budget way to tour just as much beauty in Europe.
So this is the phone that is actually hooked up to the Colorado's hotspot, is that correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
We've got 2 comments yet that have not been updated here.
That is interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. But you can tell the video is still going just
Right.
fine. 480p, that's probably fine. Let's drop down to 360. Is interesting. Oh, I wonder, let's do live chat. There we go.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Weird. Yeah, okay, so we're coming in just a few more minutes here to the official start of the stream. We'll hop back out. The rain actually seems to have subsided, so that's nice. Maybe we can get out and do a little bit of walking around. You don't think it has?
Not fully.
Let's see. Oh, no, it is still coming down a little bit. You're right.
Yeah.
But not enough to melt us. Looks like we have excellent stream health, 4 concurrent viewers. So hit us up in the chat, anything you guys would like to see. We've got a new environment this time. As I said earlier, we're always trying out new tech stuff, new routes, everything like that to optimize for quality and everything. But since we've got kind of an off-road truck, I wanted to do a different area so we could do a little off-roading. So we're going to put this away in the very large center console. Will it fit there next to the water bottle?
Let's see.
Maybe not.
What else is in there?
Oh, it's this big silly side thing. I bet the water bottle can fit
You should show
right there
them.
to the next
Yeah.
to it. That's like a charging port, I believe. Oh, no, it's nothing. It's actually nothing.
Wow.
It must be in the higher trims or like a different trim, probably.
That actually fits really well, though.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. So this is a tablet, Samsung tablet, and a
full
32-ounce
size.
water bottle.
Yeah, swallows them whole.
Yeah.
We'll see if it rattles around.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, all right. Well, just a few more minutes here, 5:28. Like I said, a little behind-the-scenes footage. We spent a lot of time in this Colorado.
We really have. It's
Yeah.
probably
About 10 hours.
it's up there with all the other cars that we've had.
It is kind of cool being able to do these live drives the last few weeks with vehicles we've already spent time in. Because typically we get a car on a Monday and then live drive on Tuesday. So we haven't had a bunch of time. It's usually more of a first impression sort of drive.
Really, it is, yeah.
Which is fine.
For me, most of them are like, oh, there's a new car in the driveway. Okay, I'll see it eventually. And then I don't get in it until that live drive, yeah. And sometimes now I'm driving them, and I haven't driven them until we've driven to the parking lot with me behind the wheel. So
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Yas says hi.
Yas. Back in the building. Coming in with the stream. So Yas might remember that we were supposed to have a Levant Trofeo, a Maserati this week. And it is actually up at the Topher's house. It's beautiful. It's a nice, pretty, like red wine color. However, it's 38 degrees and raining outside. And that thing is on Continental Max Performance summer tires. Kind of a little bit more appropriate to have an off-road, rugged, all-terrain tire truck rather than be slipping and sliding around. And I don't know exactly how much the Trofeo costs, but I have to think it's over $100,000 on summer tires.
Yeah,
so.
I would think that.
Yep. One more chat. We got a hello from Andre.
Modders?
Maders? I can't really read that.
M-A-D-R-S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Andre is...
A giant?
Andre the Giant. No, he remind us where you're from, because you asked last time about the Russian
Germany?
cars.
Oh no, okay.
You asked us about the Russian cars.
Did he say Ukraine? I can't remember. I thought he was.
I can't remember. Remind us where you're from, because we think that's cool.
Okay, so official start now. It's 5:30. The Colorado ZR2 live drive. For those of you just tuning in, we've got a little behind-the-scenes footage. Alyssa and I were out here early and managed to kind of talk about some of the tech that we use for doing these live drives, talk about the Colorado a little bit. But if you're just tuning in, I'm Charlie. We got Alyssa.
Yep.
And we're out here for the next hour driving the Colorado ZR2. This is rocking the 3.6 liter V6 motor and the 8-speed automatic transmission, which I have to say right off the bat, not quite as good as the 10-speed that Chevy offers in some of its other products, and also not quite as good as the 6-speed with the diesel motor that I've driven quite a bit as well with this Colorado. In fact, the only motor I haven't driven in the Colorado is the base 4-cylinder. But I like this V6. It does a good job. It's not particularly fuel efficient. I think some of you who are interested in buying a mid-sized truck to kind of get a little bit better fuel economy might be disappointed in that. We did a lot of towing with it, actually. We were towing a Honda Talon side-by-side on a steel open trailer that was probably almost 4,000 pounds together, and we were getting about 11 miles to the gallon with this thing on the highway at 70 miles per hour.
That's actually quite generous.
Yeah, they would dip down into 10 there on the trip up north. It was rough, especially considering the Honda Ridgeline towing the exact same trailer and cargo got 13.5.
Yep.
And the Navigator, Black Label, Lincoln Navigator, got over 15 miles to the gallon towing the same trailer but different vehicle. It was a race car, which was probably a little bit heavier but also a little more aerodynamic. I think that Navigator just created a big hole pocket of air and allowed the trailer to just streamline behind it.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
So for those of you who are not familiar with the ZR2, this is the off-road build for the Colorado. It is not the most off-road capable. That belongs to the ZR2 Bison, but this is just about there. So we've got big meaty shocks that we put to good use running around off-road in northern Michigan. Big knobby Goodyear Wrangler off-road tires. I actually like these wheels quite a bit. I think it's kind of a cool design.
They do look really, really quite rugged.
It says ZR2 right there. That's kind of cool. You've got a good amount of ground clearance, good approach angle, and steel skid plate under there, so as you can kind of bomb through off-road sections and not really worry about rocks or sticks or anything coming up and damaging. And the truck has seen a little bit of a facelift as well, so you kind of got one of these big gaping grills, which we're seeing on more and more cars. I'm not a big fan of it,
right,
but some people seem to like the grill. So let us know in the comments and in the chat what you think about this big black grill.
And they've got the offset badge.
It's offset and it's hollow, so it's actually a functional grill. That was something that you first saw in...
That's kind of cool, actually.
I think the Camaro 1LE package. They, Chevys typically have just the standard bow tie on the front, but on the Camaro 1LE, which is like the racy version, they made it hollow to suck more air. And apparently they went with that in this too. Yep, you got some nice red tow hooks down there. What do you guys think of this color? I think it's handsome.
I think it's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I don't really have a whole ton of other stuff to say other than it looks really good next to that matte black.
Yeah.
And the little chrome bits just stick out really nicely with it.
Yep.
It looks classic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's a Chevy truck.
Yeah.
Through and through. You can see some of those Multimatic shocks way in there. I don't know how clearly that'll come through, but big, powerful dampers, all that ground clearance and all that suspension travel room.
Right.
ZR2 badging. Like I said, we did do some towing. It did okay. This V6 wasn't the best for that. Only a 5,000 pound tow rating for the ZR2. You lose a few thousand pounds with the with getting the bigger tires and kind of the softer suspension. Mm-hmm. One thing that was an annoyance for me is Chevy offers side steps. You can see right where they'd go in. But and this truck could really benefit from that since it's so tall, but this doesn't have it. So to get up in the back, you really got to heave. Just a 5.5 foot bed. Hey, Liz.
Hi.
And we are tall up here. Oh, nubby nub antenna. Nice to see a bed liner. We put this to use. Got some winter tires for Alyssa's Passat. Threw them in the back. Through the rear suspension skid for a snowmobile. Quite a good amount of bounce. Yep. And some tow hooks and other functional parts of the bed. Tailgate, pretty decent weight. Not too bad.
Cool.
All right. Well, let's get inside and get on the road.
All right. Good. Yeah, let's get out of this rain.
It's not that bad. Don't have traditional side steps, just kind of these frame rail sliders that are supposed to allow you to slide across rocks or terrain.
I actually would love to have some little sidestepping things on here. The whole week that we've had this, I have to jump in, and when you took it off-roading, the side got all muddy. This whole rail right here was just caked in mud, and I had to be extra careful not to get my jeans or my boots just run them through with mud, especially when we were going to church. So
yeah, pretty much every time I get out of this truck, I hit sort of the calf of my jeans getting out on that thing because I have it right here.
Oh, thank you. Wait, my phone?
Yep. Well, the comment phone. Your phone is.
Right.
Yep. Right. Stevie says, "Hey, Liz."
Hello, Stevie.
Moran Samandi wants to know Colorado ZR2 or Raptor. Come on, Moran. You should know that's even a question. Raptor all, it's not even a question. Raptor all day. The Raptor is one of my favorite vehicles. You drive one of those and you feel invincible. This feels like a truck that's very capable for slow crawling, kind of just like getting up trails, and it's definitely capable of doing it, but you don't feel confident in bombing quickly, like fast pace, hitting rocks hard, sort of like you would in a side-by-side. The Raptor, you can jump it, you can hit things fast. Just driving it down the road, you feel like you want to drive over just like any side median or small vehicle in front of you. So the Raptor is a no-brainer. Even though this one's only 45 grand, quite a bit cheaper than a Raptor, so it's not exactly a fair comparison.
What would a Raptor be?
A Raptor starts at like 53.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and the Raptor's much larger as well. So if you've got tight, twisty trails, that would be something to consider not getting a Raptor for. But I'd be getting a Raptor or a ZR2.
I would think.
Or not the TRX, the new Rebel TRX.
53 and 45 is not a huge.
It's not a huge difference.
Gap.
Yeah,
so
you can make it work.
Yeah, you can make it work if you really want the Raptor.
Right, and the other thing is, you would probably be able to get these much cheaper than sticker price. You can probably convince a dealer to sell you one cheaper. The Raptors still probably are about sticker price. Ford does a good job selling those. Yeah. So for any of you just tuning in, we're gonna start the ZR2 up here and get on the road. We do have some donation levels for this week. They are cumulative. So if we just reach $10 total, a few donations here, a few donations there, we'll go take this truck off road and we'll get it all muddy. And let's see, the other updates: $20, Alissa gets behind the wheel, and $50, Alissa will off-road. She's never driven the truck, certainly hasn't driven much stuff off-road. It won't be a hardcore off-road section. It's just kind of some, I mean, I don't know how slippery it'll be considering it's all rainy outside, but it's certainly not what we put the truck through this weekend. It'll still be fun.
No. I don't know if Southern Michigan has any roads like that. Yeah,
not really. We had this thing two-tracking pretty good up in Northern Michigan. That video, I'll have that video up in the next few weeks. It's kind of a cool one.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
Yeah. Yasa's not a fan of the grill. I agree. Okay. One thing you do get in the ZR2 is a manual key. So when's the last time you've seen one of these in a press video? $45,000 and you got jangles. This is rocking the 308 horsepower V6. I actually like the motor. And the transmission's okay when it's not tasked with anything complicated. We do have heated seats. Chevy does this interesting thing where you can heat either your back and your butt, or just your back. I don't really know why. I've never felt the need to like only heat one of those, but in fact, it's usually my butt I'd rather have heated than my back.
I feel the same way because it also heats your thighs, and for me, tops of my thighs are always what are getting really cold during colder temperatures. Yeah.
But it is nice that it has them in general, and it also has a heated steering wheel, so that's been good for this weekend. Because like I said, 38 degrees outside right now. Yep. Very simple gauge cluster in the Colorado. It's just gauge, fuel, temp. You can cycle through on the steering wheel here through different screens in the menu. I know you guys can't see this super well. It's hard for me to get the camera in. Kind of do an angle thing here. Fuel range, oil life, tire pressure monitor, so that's nice to see. Oil pressure, trans fluid temp. Some off-road stats, front, rear, left, right, pitch. Is that Chris at the Topher? No way.
What's he doing here?
What's he doing out here? He probably came. No way. Look at him. He's all cleaned up. He got a haircut.
Live drive inception.
Wow.
Fancy seeing you guys here.
What did you do? This is kind of creepy. I'm not going to lie.
I just got back from a haircut, literally.
And you saw us. Did you get the notification that we were live, or did you?
No, I'm bringing takeout back.
No way.
Nice.
What'd you guys get?
My own business.
So for those of you who don't know, this is Chris at the Topher, who's just about to break 200,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
You got to be really close.
It's good in there.
Very cool. And this is one of his stomping ground filming locations up here in the Metro Detroit area. So no wonder that he managed to see us. No burnouts here. That's right. Yeah. We are actually going to, hopefully, if we get enough donations, $10 donations, we will go sample your off-road trail up off of that you showed me a few months ago.
It's probably nice and muddy now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That hill might actually be a bit of a struggle for this truck.
Ooh.
Nah.
You don't think? Even wet?
I took a RAV4 up there.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah.
And for $50, Alissa will do it.
cool.
Yep.
It's fun. It's almost more fun going down the hill than it is up. So you get a nice view.
Cool.
Yeah.
Neato. Well, enjoy your dinner.
I will.
And we'll catch up with you soon. Also, good job not driving that Maserati with the summer tires in the 38-degree rain.
Yeah,
That's
I figured this was a Lexus day.
yeah, good call. All right, we'll catch you soon.
See you guys.
Everybody check out the Topher for sweet car content.
Cool.
That's funny.
That was really cool. Yeah.
Neat.
Are there any locking differentials?
Yes, we do have locking diffs, both front and rear locking diffs there. Never once needed them while we were off-roading. But you have to be doing some serious business. And to be fair, if you're doing a lot of mud, then you want locking diffs or kind of crawling over sort of broken rock areas. But for 99% of your usage, locking diffs don't matter.
All right.
Yeah, and fight me in the comments if you disagree. And you know, not jokes aside, let me know if there is like a daily use that you guys use locking diffs for. But other than that, I've never needed them. Yeah. Anything else?
Oh, yeah, says the Topher is stalking us.
Right? That was funny. He caught us just in time too. We were
Right,
just
we were about to
drive
take
off.
off, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. All right, I'll let you take
Cool.
that.
And Pam D says hi.
Hello, Pam D.
Hi, Lo.
Do have a big old standard shifter here. It's big, meaty, just kind of you can just go wherever you need. Takes up a bunch of space, but it kind of goes along with the rest of the feel of this truck. Just very classic truck. I mean, you got a normal key, you've got a big old shifter. Not a bunch of, there's no drive modes. There is manual shiftability right here on the side of the shifter, but it's not stupid paddle shifters or anything like that. You do have automatic climate control, but it is single zone, and it did not do a great job at modulating temperature. Alyssa and I noticed we were going up north, and it was sort of like, we felt like Katy Perry, hot and cold. It'd be like 74 degrees on here, and it'd be hot, and then we'd shift it one down to 73, boom.
And it was instantly cold.
Yeah.
Like there was absolutely no in between.
Right. Yeah, so that was a bit frustrating.
Yeah. It was also interesting too because it would be at like, say like maybe a 72 and still pumping out like really warm air.
Yeah, it definitely did not feel like the temperature it's saying it's supposed to be.
Right. So very interesting there.
So we're on the road now. If you guys notice any sort of signal dips or connection issues, please let us know because we're kind of trying out new routes for the live drive, and it's good to know these sort of things. We can't constantly be watching it, obviously, because we're doing so many other things. But up to speed now in the Colorado, and it's a good cruiser. 8-speed settles right down. It's kind of hopping right now between 7th and 8th gear at 55 miles per hour. I've got a big digital speed gauge right in the middle, which I appreciate. In fact, I pretty much never find myself using the analog speed gauge.
No.
That's why I kind of appreciate in the new Honda Ridgeline, not even new, just ever since the second generation of the Honda Ridgeline, they just have a big old digital speedometer up top. That's it. No sort of analog speedo. We'll get up on the highway now. I've actually been impressed with the road noise of the ZR2. It's not as bad as I expected with these big all-terrain knobbers. It's actually the engine that you probably notice the most. Windshield wipers work well.
That's funny. So Pam D has commented and she says, Tom, no Tom, I want to see some mud flying. If you want to see some mud flying, you guys need to pony up.
Yep, just $10 of Super Chat donations or Cash App donations.
Right.
And here's a little secret. I don't know what it in the description of the but use our referral code for Cash App and find that in recent Navigator. That referral link automatically $10. So using that one of our most, and then you don't have to send us anything because we'll just get $10, double that 20, and Alyssa will be behind the wheel.
Nice. Yep.
Chats as well. So anything to help pay the gas.
Right. Yeah.
These live drives are not free. We just we like spending time with you guys and hearing who watches the channel. And you know, we do try to read all the comments in all of our YouTube videos, but sometimes they're lost in the mix of bots and just busy spam chatters, and sometimes you just can't get to everyone. So if there's ever anything you guys really want us to know or see, the live drive is a great chance to hit us up.
Right, talking directly to us through the chats.
Yep.
So, yep.
So there's no adaptive cruise control, there's no lane keeping assist, passive or active. There's not even blind spot monitoring in the ZR2 here. It's just, at least, and to be fair, there might be packages that you could get those things, some of those things, but essentially you just drive this thing. It's just a truck.
Wow.
You know? But, you know, the first 4-hour trip we took, I thought the seat comfort was a little lacking. The second trip, I didn't notice too much. What about you?
No, I think it's really very fine. I didn't even think about it. Seat comfort really at all with either of our trips. So I mean, if I don't think about it, it's not a problem.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
The seat cushions are a little short, and there's only one-way lumbar adjustment, but it's something. And this is a little bit of a frustration. This is like the total American car thing to do. There's power front, rear, forward, back, up and down for the seat, and power lumbar, but it's a manual recline adjust. So it's kind of like, ugh. And you probably have manual everything, right?
I have everything except there's a button to go front, forward and backward.
Oh, okay.
It moves the whole seat forward and backward.
Okay. Can you go up and down?
Ooh.
I don't think so. I think Nathan said no.
Nathan is wrong.
Oh.
I can go up.
Okay.
ASAP Eclipse says this channel is so underrated.
Hey.
I hope one day they all blow up.
Aww.
I mean, not blow, like the channel blows up.
I hope they all blow up.
He said y'all, and I'm a classic northerner where I don't say y'all, so that was me trying to interpret that.
Okay. You all blow up.
I hope they all blow up.
Well, here's hoping that we make it big.
Yes, there we go. Sorry, man. I butchered your nice comment.
Another weird thing we noticed in the Colorado, and it almost seems to have worked itself in, so maybe it's just some growing pains, but when we got the car, it only had 1,000 miles on it, and even on the single fan setting, it was loud. You could hear the sort of like fan noise. So that was a little disconcerting, considering it was a brand new car and it already sounded like it was a beater. Right.
Oh no.
Are we losing connection?
I think we are okay.
We're okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep, we've got, hey, that's a Porsche.
It is. That's a Panamera.
Ah.
Yeah.
I think I might have accidentally deleted Stevie's comment. So if you guys noticed that, I'm sorry. If I did it, I'm not even sure. But if I did, that was an accident on my part.
So maybe we'll drive a little bit to the west here and get out of some of this rain. Oh. You know, I've always kind of liked the Colorado. For a while there, Chevy gave up on the mid-size truck market. They discontinued Colorado. Ford gave up on the mid-size truck market. They discontinued the Ranger. Still had the Nissan Frontier and Toyota Tacoma, and the Ridgeline had a little bit of a hiatus as well, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember if there was a gap in model years before the second gen came out. But then Chevy beat Ford back to it here with the Colorado, and I think they did a good job. It's just a solid, no-frills sort of truck. You're not going to get everything you might want, but I think you can get most of it. I know there have been some issues with the 8-speed transmission. There's been some issues with the 2.8-liter diesel, just with all the emissions requirements that it needs to go through. But I think Chevy overall did a good job with the truck. It's just getting a little long in the tooth now, and I think buyers would appreciate having the option to kind of get it facelifted, get some new features in it, that sort of deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Ron Simandi wants to know if there are any F450s in the future.
F450 might be a big ask. I don't know if Ford keeps those around. I assume he wants the new 7.3-liter gas motor. And if that's the case, then we will be getting the 7.3 here pretty soon. I can't guarantee it'll be in an F450. That's a big boy. I know. So maybe one of those. Yeah. Ice possible. Drive with care. The truck just alerted me of that since we hit 37 degrees ambient temperature. Yeah.
Cool.
So, what are you all up to these days? Week here in America. So everyone should get out and vote, either ahead of time or on election day. Have your plan made. For those of you not in America, then I don't know when your election
Have fun
days
watching
are.
what's gonna happen.
For us, I've got a Hyundai press trip in a week, so actually probably won't be a live drive next. No. That's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now. Probably won't be live 2 weeks from now. Alyssa wants to go out and live drive the Passat.
If I can grow like 2 more arms on either side, maybe I could like juggle all the cameras and the phones and the wheel and all that. Yeah.
Yep. Or maybe I'll live drive out the new Hyundai products. I don't know. We'll see. Unlikely, but crazier things have happened.
Right.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So, what all would you guys like to see with the truck? We'd definitely like to do some ZR2 flexing. So, if, like I said, if we just hit $10 donation total, if you know, if we get 10 people to donate $1, then we'll go tear it up a bit, flex the 4-wheel drive. We do have 2-wheel drive mode, 4 auto, 4 high, and 4 low. So you can actually lock things up here in the truck. We could do full front and rear center locking discs if we wanted. Or the rear and front and center locking, all 3 of them. Ooh, look, a puddle. Woo!
Is that considered off-roading?
I wouldn't say so. This is a dirt road. It's different. These Goodyear Wranglers really do grip in. I've been impressed. I was able to do most, even fairly steep, difficult off-road sections in 2-wheel drive. We're going over some really beat-up dirt road now, and the suspension takes it really well. It's a bit firm, but it does a good job with it. Obviously, it's nothing super hardcore. There's a Kia Niro in front of us.
Although they are not going through those ruts.
That is true, and they're not hitting it as fast as we could be.
Right.
Let's see if we can break the tires loose. So that was full throttle from about 25 miles per hour, and it kept its grip. There was a tiny bit of slip right there, but other than that, it gripped and ripped.
So Moran says he's considering buying the F450 Power Stroke.
What year? Is he considering a new one? And also, Moran, are you towing things? Are you going to be taking your Shelby out to some track days? Need a tow vehicle? Because no one's daily driving a F450 just for kicks and giggles. Hey, look, a 4-wheeler.
Huh.
We should do a live drive with our Honda Talon sometime. That'd be fun. Traction control is off. It's actually turned full stability control off here.
Alright, I need to hold on to something.
No, we're not going to whip it around yet. I'll give you a warning.
Yeah, but I need to find out where I can put all the phones and
We
everything.
can put one phone here.
Oh, right. Perfect. Topher wants us to do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. That'd be impressive.
What is a barrel roll?
Like where you flip like that?
That's what I thought it was.
Making a joke.
Okay.
He's a jokester. He should be spending time at the dinner table with his family instead of watching YouTube videos.
Ooh, that was a big one.
So that's kind of the nice thing about having the ZR2 package is you can just sort of bomb over ruts and not really worry about any sort of damage for the most part.
Nice. We've got a $5 donation from the Topher.
Ooh, halfway there.
Nice.
I'll slip it and slide. $5 donation. We are halfway to the off-road donation level. So all we need is a little bit more. We will be there.
Nice.
Thank you, Chris, up at the Topher. If any of you are not familiar with Topher's channel, check them out. They do awesome car content. He's been doing it for a long time. Sort of perfected the POV test drive. He uses binaural microphones, same way we do. He's the one who got us to where we are now, and just really allow you to feel immersive. And he's got a very calm, soothing voice. Does a good job with his test drives. So check him out if you're not subscribed. Get him up to 200,000 subscribers. He's almost there. In fact, his wife also has a YouTube channel called Move with Shar. She does.
Oh, wow.
She's a figure skating instructor and ex-figure skater, and she does a lot of like hardcore, I want to say off-road, athletic workout videos, that sort of thing.
Athletic workout videos off-road.
No, there's a market. I've always told Chris, the Topher and Move with Char need to come together for a collab video. But anyway, she started a channel and she's almost to 200 subscribers. So she and Chris are racing to hit 200 first. So subscribe to both and we'll see who wins.
Nice.
Probably be Move with Char if you all subscribe. So again, as I was saying, the ZR2, I mean, I can drive here having a conversation with you all, and it's raining, there's mud, we can't see necessarily that great on the road, and the suspension just takes all the bumps, no problem. We're going to hit some hard ones right here, maybe.
No,
those actually
not even.
weren't too bad. And
maybe they weren't too bad because
the suspension does a good job, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. The Topher wants to know if you can lock the rear diff in two-wheel drive.
That's a good question. Let's find out. Oh, that would be a perfect lot to try this, actually. So what we'll do, we will turn around. Skirt, skirt.
Jeez.
The UPS guy up here, I wonder if he's a little lost. Okay, and really we could just pull over to the side of the road too, but it's a nice lot here, a few other people hanging out. So let's try neutral, rear lock, and it looks like we've got a locked rear diff in two-wheel drive mode.
Wow.
Yeah. So I wonder if there's any sort of speed limits to having the rear diff locked. So for those of you who are not super familiar with a differential allows the two wheels on the same axle, two wheels that are connected, to spin at different speeds, because as you turn, the inside wheel needs to spin at a slower speed than the outside wheel. Now, locking those makes it so regardless of if you're turning, the wheels always spin at the exact same speed. So that way I could shift down into, let's say, second gear and hit the gas. And in a straight line, in theory, oh, you can see when you have it in manual mode, it actually does hit the rev limiter. It doesn't shift for you. But anyway, both of the wheels are going to spin at the exact same speed, so if one of my wheels lost traction, all the power would be sent to the other wheel, and it wouldn't result in just losing all of our power spinning to one wheel. So in theory, we should really be able to see that if we turn and spin at the same time, which we will try in a moment.
Cool. All right.
And feel free to just let me know. You can pretty much pipe in at any time with comments or anything like that.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah. Moran says he needs it for towing because in some states it's hard to find red ignite.
Red ignite. Gotcha. I don't know what that is.
What do you mean by red ignite, Moran? I think we are confounded by what that is.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what he means by that.
Yeah.
So we're able to do 65 with the rear diff. Oh no, it unlocked itself.
Oh.
I wonder what speed that happened. Let's try again. Brake test. And the lock's kicking in. Lock that again. And Liz, you keep an eye on it and tell me exactly
when it happens.
When it happens, yep,
okay.
when the light goes away.
Okay. Alright. Oh, right there. Right there.
So about 40 miles per hour, the rear diff unlocks. So, fun to know. I'm curious now what would happen if we tried locking the front diff in two-wheel drive mode.
Oh, Ignite Red is E90 fuel.
Oh, gotcha.
That's a cool name for it.
Nope, cannot lock the front diff in two-wheel drive mode. Bummer.
Okay, is this a 2020 or a 2021?
I believe it's a 2020. Oh, it is a 2021. Did I put 2020 in the description? Gosh darn it. I wonder if I can change that
ZR2, right?
now. Yeah, it's a ZR2.
Someone by the name of Charlie
Yeah?
has one.
No way.
Yeah,
A 2020 or a 21?
a 21.
Nice.
ZR2. He has one. Yeah. Let us know how you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we are struggling with any of the things, let us know how to actually do it.
Well, apparently we're struggling with even the title. Oh, cool. I can change it on the fly.
That is pretty neat. Yeah.
So a little sneak peek, tech work for those of you who are into that sort of thing. I'm actually remote desktoped into my desktop computer here through my tablet, and that is actually how we stream. So we don't use direct GoPro to YouTube. Well, it's kind of GoPro to YouTube, but it's through RTMP, and I manage that from the YouTube studio on the desktop. Works better than mobile. Save. Cool. Now no one ever has to know.
Except the people that are watching right now.
Hey!
All right, time to go mudding. Thank you, Amy.
Sweet. All right, well, let's head out. We got $10 of super chat donation.
Let's do it.
Let's go hit it. So that means we're halfway to Alissa driving as well. So anyone else who feels like helping out the channel, donating, either through Cash App or through YouTube, we've got $10, and for another $10, we'll put Alissa behind the wheel and let her experience Chevy's midsize truck.
Exactly. And for just $5 donation on the Cash App, that will actually count as double.
10. You're right.
So 10. So if you do $5 on the Cash App, we will reach our total $20 limit for me to drive.
If you're feeling a little stingy, you can use the Cash App and double your donation worth. That means we only need another... Oh, I don't want to do the math. It'd be like
Really?
like $19 or something like that to get up to you driving off road. Hey, look, a Raptor.
Oh, look at that. It's
Raptor
such
needs
a
to put
pretty
his
blue
light
color.
on. Yeah. Woohoo!
Wow. Did you do that on purpose or no?
No, that was a little traction brake in there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just turn it off?
No, I turned it back on.
Okay.
It was on. Yep.
Wow.
Okay. We're gonna head to the off-road section. Thanks to Amy and Chris's super chats. Now, what's interesting about the term mid-size truck, I'm not saying this or some take with that, because mid-size implies that there is a smaller size, mid-size, but nobody makes this truck smaller than. So you get this truck 50, Ram, things like that, and then you have these. So shouldn't this be a small truck? But heaven forbid anyone who has a truck have anything remotely insinuating that their truck is small. So they call them mid-sized trucks for that reason.
Make everyone feel better.
The egos, they're very fragile with truck buyers. Sorry to whoever just said that they own a 2021 Colorado.
Hey, they might own it for other reasons.
Right,
You know,
and maybe,
it's a good size and
Maybe
it's a
they're
nice
very
truck.
confident in the size of their truck, and they understand that they don't need to be judged by that.
Hey, his name is Charlie, so
Okay, so I believe, where are we? Oh, it's right up here. There's a good off-road section that Chris over at the Topher let me onto. Let's pull in.
you know what I would prefer is a handle up here
So
instead
would
of
I.
one all the way over here because I gotta.
Oh yeah, easier
Completely.
hill than I remember.
Oh yeah.
But I do think there are some tougher spots up the road.
Oh,
so-
there's like a metal thing on the road.
Well, that's fine. We'll get around
Is it? Okay.
So we are going to just do this in two-wheel drive mode. Let's turn the traction control off. See what happens. We're spinning. But these Goodyear Wranglers grip in and go. Turn these down a little bit. So in a minute, what we'll do is we'll come back and get outside a bit and show some of the suspension articulation over those big bumps.
That's a great idea.
Oh yeah, we're getting it muddy today. So I'd be interested, did that Charlie commenter say that he owns a ZR2?
Yeah.
Okay. what sort of things do you do with it? I'd like to know if someone's buying a ZR2, kind of what their daily use cases are.
Oh, look at all this mud.
Yeah, we're getting it dirty.
Oh, you can see where people have done donuts.
Whee! Oh, this is perfect.
Do I have to drive like this?
No, you don't have to necessarily. Oh, look at this puddle.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so surprised. Oh no, what?
This happened earlier when we were off-road. Listen to that. I don't know if you can quite hear it.
Did you get mud on the engine?
No, it's not the engine. It's Chevy quality right here at its finest. Also, we're
getting pretty stuck here.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Don't worry, we're just in two-wheel drive. We'll be fine. We always got four-wheel. But I'm gonna get up here a little bit out of the mud. Oh my gosh, there's so much sandy mud back there.
Oh man. Ooh, look at this.
The steam.
Yeah.
We're actually not quite stuck, but we can't move, so.
Oh, fantastic.
So, I will grab the camera and show you guys. This is how you turn Colorado into four-wheel drive. So you see you got 2 high, auto, and 4 high. So I'm gonna go straight to 4 high. We've got 4-wheel drive shift in progress. Now we're in 4-wheel drive, and I'll show you how easy it is. Just drive right back out.
Oh geez. Yeah, that was dramatic.
So let's hop out real quick and I'll show you what's making noise. Chevy quality at its finest. Oh, good thing you wore your boots, Liz.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Boy, we already got this thing filthy. So, as you see here, that is not supposed to be there.
Oh
and that's because within just a small bit of off-roading when we were up north, this little inner fender well thing, carpet, got pulled up, and every time you go on a moderate sized puddle, it gets caught on the wheel. So
wow.
We'll probably have to do that again at the end. But hey, you know, brand new Chevy truck and things are already breaking. So this is where we're at. We're going to do a little bit more driving around, and then I'll have Alissa get out with the umbrella maybe, and I'll step you over on that grass and we can, I'll bomb through the puddle.
Oh, that'll be really cool.
Yeah, that'll look sweet. Nice and dirty. Oh man, I gotta touch the handle. It's all muddy. Ah. You can see it's already dirty inside from this weekend. Now I'm curious, if Chris at the Topher is still watching, I want to know, if we get stuck, will he come pull us out with his Lexus GX?
Please do. I want to go home and eat dinner.
All right. So I'm going to go back into two-wheel drive mode for kicks and giggles, because more shenanigans, more fun that way. And then we're going to go full control off, maximum slide for probably about 5 seconds. Yes, see off. There you go. So for any, we have reached $10 of donations here on our live drive, and we're out with the Colorado ZR2 getting it filthy. We're out here on a muddy section, muddy, sandy kind of mix, perfect for trying out these tires and the suspension. And yeah. If there's anything else you'd like to see. Oh no, it looks like our connection is not fantastic out here, so we'll try not to hang out.
Woo!
We are straight drifting at this point. It's just all slide. Somebody's been back here recently.
Yeah.
Oh, it's struggling. It's doing it, but it's struggling. You can see some of our tracks there.
Whoa, mud flying up.
Whee!
Just want to show you driving. Ooh, big mud. That's amazing.
Man, I I couldn't even get enough traction to spin around at that part.
Wow.
I'm actually gonna go into 4-wheel drive because we're pretty low on grip.
Charlie says he loves his ZR2.
Cool.
Capital on the love.
It is cool that Chevy at least makes a truck like this that's so capable and can do things that people want to do.
Woo!
Full 4-wheel drifting. Oh, this is a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys donated. I'd be bummed if we didn't get to do this. Okay, Liz, I'm gonna try to drop you off. I think it should be a little less muddy up there.
Okay.
So hopefully you can stand.
I think I'll be okay.
And you're gonna want to get up sort of into the trees as much as you can. Because,
right in there?
Yeah, because it's gonna splash.
Oh, okay. You betcha.
I'll get your umbrella.
I'm locked. There we go. Ah.
Is it bad right here? I can come.
No, I'll be fine.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, you don't have to do it if you don't want it.
Mama didn't raise a quitter.
I don't know, she's in the chat, so I guess it's just true.
We're all right. All right. All right. Oh, did I go up enough? All right. Oh my. There we go. But Charlie is doing some more mudding. Man, look at this vehicle.
What's up?
What do you think of doing some of that again? Because we did lose a little bit of connection during that.
Oh, okay.
It was actually during the huge...
Oh. Well, it might be because that's where it's streaming.
It was when you went all the way out there.
Okay, take this in your pocket too.
I've got all the phones in my pocket.
All the devices.
Okay, yeah, do that again.
Okay.
Especially do the big one where you just race straight onto the
I
puddle.
didn't get you at all?
No, I think we're okay. Just look at Satch's thing. Very low. Yes. Back. Woo! Look, this is what I was talking about. The whole, how this metal all along.
Frame slider, yeah.
Frame. Yeah, when you get in, you're just gonna rub your pants right all over that thing.
Yeah, well, I'll
Here,
start.
hold on. No, it's fine. It's fine. Guess it's my turn now.
No way, did we get that many?
Yeah. Yup, Pam D, look for yourself.
Oh boy! Wow.
Thank you. Here's
Well,
that other one.
okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Thank you, Pam.
Yeah. Should I just walk on over?
No, I want to go somewhere where I don't have to get as much mud on my shoes.
Okay.
I didn't think to wear boots.
Really? And it's raining, and you thought we'd go mudding, and you didn't wear boots?
I didn't realize it was going to be this bad.
Charles.
We still got some connection
issues there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, yeah, we should get out of here.
Well, thank you so much, Pam. I don't know if we can drive straight out of this, so I'm gonna back up. Safe. Ooh,
it smells hot.
It just smells dirty. Okay, Liz.
It smells like baking mud.
Well,
mud pies.
One of the parts of driving off-road, especially in like dirt or mud or whatever, is you just kind of want to keep momentum. You don't want to really come to a stop. I mean, you can come to a stop in this sort of stuff, but it's best to always just kind of keep.
Okay, even when you're in 4?
Yep. Like I said, you'll be fine. Sweet here.
Here, baby.
We got all sorts of stuff going on. Thanks, Yas.
Yeah.
So this is going to drive here in just a moment.
Aww.
I'm going to do a little bit of hill climbing with this first. We are in 4-wheel drive mode and it's slick. Let's come do this slow. See, if I really was worried about getting up this, I wouldn't come to a stop like this. I would keep it motoring. What we'll do is we'll come on over to this kind of big bump area and allow you to start from there.
Cool.
Plus, I think it'll be kind of cool to see the truck up on this thing.
That's like a big rock or something right there, right?
Yeah, it is. So, lots of ground clearance in the ZR2 so that you can do things like this. Oh. We did still come up against the frame slide a little bit, and looks like somebody over here actually had a worse time than we did. So let's hop out. Oh my gosh. If you can't get down from there, I can pull forward because I'm kind of on.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can jump.
Ugh. Oh wow, this thing is.
I might not be able to jump up there.
Yeah. Boy, this is muddy. Look at that. My shoes are gonna get ruined. Oh, I wasn't gonna necessarily. Oh, you'll be fine. You can get in here. Drive from here.
I should be okay.
Yeah.
Where am I driving then?
Well, probably just that way.
Just going straight where we came from, or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you tell me where to go, because you've been here before and you just drove into all of that stuff.
Right. Let's watch Liz try to climb in. I can move the truck if you need me to, because it's a tough spot. It's slippery too. Be careful. Nice. No problem. I underestimate that girl. I shouldn't. Plenty of ground clearance. Hop on over. Look at that undulation. Look at that suspension push up there. That's nice. I'm putting the Multimatics to work. This thing looks like a whole new color. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to utilize this handle. Yeah.
All right, let's watch him.
Ugh. I'm gonna have to put this thing through a whole detailing before we give it back to Chris.
Look at the mud that we just tracked in.
Wow. Try not to get it on your umbrella. Okay. Well, take your time. Get comfortable.
Yep. I've never off-roaded before. This is a huge step. Help me along the way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally will.
All right. Is it in 4-wheel? Or yeah.
Yep. You're in 4 high right now.
Okay.
So this is Alyssa's first time driving the Colorado and the first time off-roading.
Actually, because of the elevation that the truck is on right now, I have no idea if my seat is good. It's like I'm like all over the place.
You should try going up. You should probably try to sit up as much as you can, because you're going to want a good view, as good a view as you can get of kind of in front of you.
This is as high as I can go.
Okay. And just get comfortable with the pedals and everything like that. The donation was Tom's idea.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Dan.
Okay.
Right,
so,
should I go forward? Should I go backward?
You're gonna want your foot on the brake hard, and then you're gonna go into reverse from here. Yep.
What are these little plus and minus on the side?
Shifters. Manual shifting.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, you get yourself, you're gonna go that direction, so just back up that way. Yep.
It's not doing anything. Okay.
All right, you got a backup camera too. That undulation though.
Oh, I am off-road now. Okay, drive.
Here she goes.
Woo! Okay, cool. Let's turn this heat way down.
Yeah, I got it down for you.
Completely off.
So you just kind of keep an eye for, you know, you obviously don't want to run over any big rocks or anything like that.
Do you think it's okay if I go through where you were just going? Where you just were?
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Okay.
Like I said, you just kind of want to not too fast or too slow because you don't want to damage anything, but you also don't want to get stuck.
Right.
Don't want to have to call out the topher.
But we are in 4 high, so that should be okay.
Yep, that'll definitely help. And you'll sort of feel how it's just sliding around.
I want to go around it.
Okay. You can hit that. She's going.
With steering, I couldn't. Wow, that's crazy.
Go ahead and slam on the brakes.
Wow.
Says to say.
I don't even know how to send it. What's there?
There's a feel. Just go kind of slow because we haven't gone this way yet.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Earlier. Might need to do some interesting back around or something.
I could just.
Right. You can all the way.
Oh yeah, it's just a field. It's not anything cool.
That's the cool Colorado's ZR2. You can just sort of adventure. You got the ground clearance, you got the suspension.
Hold on, I'm going to use my mirrors instead of that because that's all covered in water.
Not that the mirrors are too much better. You might just need to open your door and look backward, old school style.
That one could go down some. Oh yeah, you're right. It's so bad. It's so bad right there.
This thing is absolutely covered.
Although I think it's fine.
Don't put the window up. Look at that. Look at that. It's everywhere. You can smell it.
Let's see if that made it any better. Look at that. It's like milk.
It's like chocolate milk.
Alright, well that didn't work. Alright.
We need some 4x4 to range. We are in 4x4. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. She's just backup cameraing it like a pro. Yeah, once it opens up a little bit, you should be able to turn around. We're also using the Colorado's built-in LTE Wi-Fi for streaming the comments here on the phone, so that's nifty.
It seems to be working great.
Yeah. We thought about using the 4G LTE built-in hotspot for the...
I'm off-road now.
You can just kind of turn that way. For the camera, but we weren't sure if there were a data cap, so didn't use that.
Alright, I should be able to go.
What do you think? Off her favorite too?
No. Should not do that. Can I go out there?
I wouldn't. I mean, if you want to go slow, but on terrain. Let's do 2-wheel drive. Go first if you want.
I'm gonna get stuck.
You're not gonna get stuck. It'll be fun. Oh, yep. The 2. You're right. 2-4. Oh, right.
All right.
I see. All this here. She's spinning them. She's drifting it.
Whoa!
It's like being in a subway parking lot.
It is.
Look at that counter steer. Don't go through the puddle in 2-wheel drive.
Okay, I won't. I totally won't. Should I keep going?
If you'd like, or we can shift it to 4x4 low and we can demo the front and rear lockers for Mr. Charlie Close here.
Okay, is that what he would like?
Yeah, he says he's jealous. He needs to get his out in the mud ASAP. It's a great night for it.
Perfect.
The only downside is we don't have the best signal here with lock this in.
That sounds good.
Yep.
All right, we are set.
Send it through the pod.
I did not. I did not send it right there.
He didn't have much build-up time.
No, I did not.
Yeah, let's go. Stream connection seems to be better now.
Up the hill.
Yeah, and even back down there. Alright, so let's stop right here because you'll be able to turn that way.
ABS right there. Huh? Neat.
Okay, so 4-wheel drive, high and low. So, do rear locker. That one's set. Now put yourself into 4 low. It's twisting the knob.
4 with the arrow down, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you have to shift to neutral, it says. 4-wheel drive shift in progress. ESC off. Dismiss. Now your ABS is off as well. And you will experience driving in 4-wheel drive low. So it's a very low gear. The truck is going to feel like it's incredibly slow.
Okay.
And you also can't turn full lock. It's just gonna feel weird. So just go ahead and
should I go up or should I turn?
try doing like a gradual turn around. And you're neutral right now. Yep. Oh,
whoa!
there was it clunking in. Try not to go full lock with the steering, but
right.
yeah, that should be good. So 4 low is used for when you're going up a really steep hill or you're really stuck and you just need the wheels to get a bunch of torque and spin yourself out.
This doesn't look like I should drive through it. You think it's fine?
It'll be fine. We got 4-wheel drive low.
Huh. So it won't let me go very fast.
Nope,
right?
because you're in just a very, very low gear. So the engine's spinning a lot just to get a little bit of speed.
I can hear it.
Yep.
Huh. Where some people did some donuts.
Yeah. So, I wonder where the steepest hill is we could go.
Oh, because then we could do like the
we could do
the hill crawling, right?
We could do hill descent control and just kind of test the 4 low. Let's try going down that way and then come and kind of back up the hill.
This way?
Yep.
Down here?
Mm-hmm.
It won't let me. It like is ignoring my turning.
Yeah, it's slick. There you go.
I don't even think I'm gonna be able to go down that way.
Turn more.
I can't.
Is that the most? It'll be okay with the slippery ground.
No, the 4 low.
Mm-hmm. It'll be okay. So we're gonna tackle that hill right there. Alyssa's gonna crawl up it. It's slippery out today, so just go straight up there.
Seriously?
Yeah, let's do it. See what happens. For those of you in first time off-roading, give it some juice.
It's slicky. All right.
Let's go. We are at about a 10-degree incline, and look at that. No problem.
Wow.
Isn't it crazy what this stuff is capable of right from the factory?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
All right.
That's amazing. I did not know trucks could. I mean, obviously some cars could do that, but
Right.
That's pretty sweet.
Kudos to the ZR2. So let's come to a stop about right here and throw it into. Let's take put back into neutral. You can do the diff lock off for the front. Yep. And do off for the rear as well. Okay, and shift back into
4 high?
Let's do 4 auto. We haven't done that one yet.
Okay.
So let's hope that Pam got all her money's worth. Also, we got hey, Yas, he gave us $5 and thanks for the great reviews.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's
thanks
awesome.
Yas, appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'll accept that one. accept, and we will heart it.
Aw. Is that on the Cash App?
That's on Cash App.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So for any of you guys who donated, Chris or Pam and Tom or Amy or Yas, if there's anything else you'd like to see, I think Liz did a really great job driving off-road. We'll get her on-road a little bit with the truck so she can experience that, hear any commentary she's got. Let's get her to go down this hill as well. Oh, neutral.
I'm in neutral.
Moran, you can go back, you can go full lock with 4 low, but you have to disable the front locker. Okay, yeah, that's what we sort of figured. He was saying turning.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you should be able to just ease it right down.
In 4 auto?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be bumpy.
So you always got 4-wheel brakes. You can feel the suspension just taking it. Try to maybe straddle that board that's in the middle there. Yeah. Ooh, another super chat.
Wow.
From Charlie. Hey, we appreciate it, man.
Rolling in it.
Yeah, glad to see that,
Man,
you know.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, here, wait, stop right here. Actually, no, never mind. Let me get out in the asphalt, and then
oh yeah.
I'll videotape you from outside.
You
can go up and come back down again.
Oh.
Sure. So down to the pavement. Although there are people who come through here. I don't want them to think I'm some hobo.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to go back to that?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Charlie, thank you for the donation, and oh, get out of the. Yeah, you'll just have to turn around and come back.
I'll back up and then go.
Yep. Oh no, I got my.
I told you.
Oh, that's awful. Gosh, there's. Oh wait. Let me have your phone.
Oh.
Okay. There's mud everywhere, and now there's mud on the back of my pant leg because of sliders. Frame slider, rail sliders, whatever you want to call them. Whew, it is slippery. There she goes. ZR. Go. Right over that. So I don't have the phone off me. I think no, I don't have any napkins in the. Walk up this way. Show you down the hill. Where that's from. Mud. Oh my gosh, I think this is the muddiest I've ever gotten in a vehicle. I want to touch. It's not that I don't like, it's that I don't want to transmit that mud into the cabin.
Don't.
It's awful. We don't have any sort of napkins or anything, do we?
No.
Do you have any?
Look at that. That's
I know.
Gonna be insane.
All right. Well, we'll have to do a live drive of us cleaning this. All right. That is true. Listen. So thank you all for watching with us. We're actually going to wrap this up here because it's been a good long amount of time. The GoPro battery's getting down and I'm getting hungry.
It's dinner time.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, everything.
Take a right into this church.
All right. Thank you guys for everything that you've done.
Yeah.
That's very nice. I hope you guys enjoyed your time and felt like you spent your money worthwhile. So.
Of course. yeah, that was good fun. What do we have next week? Why am I blanking on the vehicle schedule? It's tomorrow. It's the I think it's the Supra, which we've already had. So I don't know. It's a mystery vehicle actually. I can just find anywhere to park in here. So we'll see what we're live driving next week, but it should be 5:30 again. We do fall back an hour, so we will have. What does that mean? We'll have more sunlight and fall back. No, it'll be even less, right? Isn't it going to get dark even earlier then?
We gain an hour.
Yeah, so that means sunset will happen an hour earlier than we're used to because the day will be like...
Yes, that's why it gets darker.
Right, so we might have to live drive even earlier. We might have to do like mid-afternoon live drives.
You guys might just be driving out of work by the time we're starting.
Right, right.
Maybe we'll just have to do some night drives.
Maybe you guys are just going to have to watch us at work. So thank you all so much for watching. Let's hop out if you want to... well, let's not even bother hopping out. I'm
fine to hop out. I wore my boots.
Yeah, but it's the hands and everything.
Nah.
All right, I guess we're hopping out.
To see it again.
Let's hop on out then. What she says goes. She is the breadwinner apparently, according to the chat. Ugh. I'm leaving this door open because I'm courteous. Look at that. Even with the rain out, it's still nice and muddy.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Especially with the rain out.
Look at all that mud on my shoes. I'm gonna need a new pair. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. That was insane.
Yeah, and now you know how much a ZR2 can do from someone who's experiencing it first time.
Right.
Thanks, Yas, Moran, Charlie, Pam, Tom, Amy, Chris up at the Topher, everyone who joined in.
That was great.
The super chats, it was great.
And those of you we didn't just name, thank you for watching our live drive tonight. We really do appreciate all of those numbers.
Yeah. Yep, and we're probably going to lose the chats right now because the truck is off and I didn't think that part through. But thank you all so much for watching. We'll be out here again every week except for maybe 2 weeks from now, but we'll make that happen. Maybe we'll have to do it Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, good job, Liz. We're Charlie and Alissa